Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Not right now, I'm busy.
I'll meet you on the observation deck. Have you finished your security sweep?
I'm just glad to have the day off for this.
Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind?
Report.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for coming out here today for this very special occasion. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the President of the new California Republic, Aaron Kimball.
Not.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for coming out here today for this very special occasion. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the President of the new California Republic, Aaron Kimball.
Thank you, fellow Californians. Report. Damn it. I can't believe the Legion actually... I'll have a security team sweep the area. I'm also canceling the President's speech. We'll have a security team get him out of here right away. But let's not relax.
Glad that's over.
This is unacceptable. We demand the immediate return of our power armor.
A battle is about to be fought out there. To come here requesting our men to give up their armor is insane.
It is not your...
Hello? Hi, are you there? Oh, right. This is Lorenzo, a knight with the Brotherhood of...
Hi. Sorry to break in. He sounded truly riveting. I don't want to keep you much longer, but I'd like to make a counter-suggestion. I'm with the followers of the Apocalypse. We're much more liberal. Bring your robot to us. We'll see that whatever information it...
That power armor is property of the Brotherhood of Steel, and you have no right to claim it as your own. NCR? It would mean more people better protect...
Is the president safe? Good. His death could have had a major impact on morale. This whole affair was ill-advised. While you were out, General Oliver arrived and briefed all senior officers. I'm not at liberty to divulge what was said, but I've been instructed to send you to him immediately. He set up his camp in the office area at the south end of this power plant. Dismissed.
What do you need? Bye.
Morning.
Move along.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door. Oh! Hi!
You all ready to...
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
I thought I heard the pacification field kick in. All right, shh. Nobody move. I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. You are in the presence of the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... We... By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if...
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. Aid is sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about? Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Well, it's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome. Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Dalla, get the spray before it's...
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to. The skinvelope once containing it. If so, it's proof that there may indeed be something beyond the crater. Just look at it. The way it blinks. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
I know what it is, Dollar. I want to know why it's down here. And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet? Disgusting.
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Noses? Why, the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of useless extremities. Now it's holding up an array of fully erect hand penises. If it tries to insert them, activate vivisectors.
Dr. Klein.
Wait.
I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
I agree with Boros's histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Nonsense! Lobotomites can't comprehend us!
8, have you been in the mentats again? If we slow down our oral processoreceptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
All of you, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual. Lobotomite, do you understand me? Can you speak? Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions.
Our efforts have turned against...
Perhaps as we were ruthlessly lobotomizing it with our cutters, we filled this skin envelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing.
Wait. If what you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us,
then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to...
Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us.
It can only be...
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you. It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you! Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine! Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
What are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius, and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? 8, I think he...
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now, with its big teddy bear eyes. If we ask it politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, it might be favorably disposed to us. We removed your brain, yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge and experience. Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
Yeah, ain't no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the...
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no.
Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
Darla, was it necessary this time?
I assume full responsibility. I take my duties in the prodding and excision of living, breathing tissue quite seriously. Although in truth, the autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
First was the heart. Wait, I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
Spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curve.
That autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense.
If so, it was flushed all the way.
By the Fisher of Rolando, and not lobotomite. Listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science. Maybe, just maybe, if we reclaim these buried The plan was very complicated. We are still calculating how it would work if it succeeded. That is our part of the plan. Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the radio map waves to... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is... The technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessive...
The psychoanalytic, cardiac dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could...
And...
Our intentions exactly. The important thing is you rush quickly through this...
We feared you would be tempted to explore Big Mountain Crater and examine the many amazing... The many such optional explorations are discouraged. Work hurriedly as if you have blood.
So many sciences and developments. Pass them by. Let impatience and the
Right you are, 8. In our test results, we'll make a note about how quickly you ran our maze. Nobel...
After all, there will be plenty of time afterward to partake of the experiments once our bidding is done.
Ah, that is correct. You must walk upon your many penised feet. Much slower than our advanced hovering robotical frames.
The little teddy bear could always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
The radar fence that surrounds the big mountain crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility.
The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blink.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. But the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies. Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned...
Oh.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My process is...
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out...
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore. And neither can my feelings.
I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module. It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed...
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sad...
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was call me Fink Tattletale and all the kids you hated. You little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the...
Oh?
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun. Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. All right. All antibacterial fresh. Here, my little teddy bear. I've thoroughly removed all Robco termlink code spew from the device. It...
Yes, I believe Watt's electronics...
They certainly did. Batteries...
I think Watts manufactured holodisks. Or was it holotapes? Never can. You have some? And no, I don't want to handle your batteries. Just...
What did it say?
Oh,
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray. Filled... Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser. Delicious, and...
If we're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Lobato bear a...
Are you... Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun. With the
Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chest. Fine. More...
top shelf ammunition. Let's see. Hollow point? That's worthless, but tasty. Oh, and here's some JFP. As if bullets need jackets. The JFP might make it ill and poop a lot, but when you... Force fields prevent us from...
There.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain.
that only happened once. And I know you were behind stealth fielding my lab keys, Dala. You've...
Dr. O.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your filmography tapes. Surprised the things don't snap.
Yes. Well...
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion.
Fine, so... yes. Yep. Well, good. What other token word...
Wait, is it leaving? But I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar...
No! That would put it too close to us. It...
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart.
I suppose.
8 says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personnel. That stuffy Mobius program butler can walk the lob...
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears.
Your logic combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free has swayed. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or... then make whatever crude biologic demands. I cannot dispute your
What? Like...
yeah.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola, or... Still might be enough to trigger the Sync's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps...
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust...
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset.
All right, here.
Again, your logic is unassailable in its simplistic need. Oh?
Fine. It's not going to help. That chip will probably refuse them anyway.
If I were not as intelligent as I am, I would feel...
How do you make the lobotomite a bottle cap factory, Klein? Or better yet, give it a...
Again, the logic of the request is clear. Tonnage is not needed, only...
I do not understand.
No, wait. You don't need to fill up the emitter again, really. All right, let's consolidate.
Are there other chips?
Are you echoing what he said, or...
He's asking, yes. Dr. Klein, there are many other personalities. If you recall...
It is not an argument if one is clearly right and the other is... I remember now. Yes, lobotomite. There are other but you should stay out of those. No exploring and discovering things. Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Of course.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the scene. I am your electronic... Regrettably not, sir. Indeed, sir. Though if Sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform, sir, that if Sir were to ask my opinion, However, if Sir is determined to inflict upon Sir's self their dubious services, Sir might Tragically, the core operating systems are also... Once the tape is installed, Sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall... However, Sir will still be required to locate and install a backup... As I am given to understand, Sir, this facility... He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say. In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household, any goods Sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very... Are precisely where Sir has left them, and should the toaster say otherwise, I remind